Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Library Board meeting for September 14th, 2020. It's a little bit after 5. We will call this, we have a quorum. We'll call this meeting to order. We do have a quorum. We need to approve not only the minutes from our last meeting on July 13th, we also need to approve the minutes from January 13th meeting that were deferred. So can we get a motion? I believe we can probably approve both of those in one motion if y'all choose to.
Motion to approve.
Second, anyone?
Aye.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Meeting minutes are approved. We'll go into the orders of business. These are going to be turning this over to Miss Donna to go over the various different updates and things that are happening at the library.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. Our first order of business are the decisions and issues that we had from January 2020. The following items still need resolving and will be placed on the November board meeting. My goal was to have those items to you, but we have been very busy with reopening plans and moving things around in the library, so I have not got to those. But I will have those to you before the November meeting so that those can be discussed. Going on down to the status of our library, hallelujah, our building is now open. The patrons have been very happy to be back in. They have worn their mask, social distanced very well. We have opened up all of our services, maybe in a modified way, but they are open. That includes computer access to our patrons, printing, copies, and faxes. But we still are doing our curbside pickup because we have some people who still aren't real sure about coming in. And it's just such a convenient thing to have the curbside. So we do have that still available. Of course, there are no story times, programs, or meeting rooms available at this time. We are doing our family and adult take and make crafts because those are still very popular. We've done an adult painting craft. Jennifer is getting ready to do crochet crafts, and Becky has done some family crafts. And we still have the family crafts available. There's a birdhouse, and then there's a beautiful branch, like a wind chime. We are now implementing the new library card process, and that is going well. The picture is being taken and placed on the card account. We have an electronic signature. Our applications have shrunk from a page to a half page, but still able to get all the information on. We have English on one side, Spanish on the back. And each night after those applications are checked by another staff member other than the one who put the application in, we shred them. And that's going to cut down on a lot of keeping that information and storage. So we're really excited about that. We have had no complaints whatsoever. Everyone has been very willing to have their picture taken. When we get a little further into the year, we're going to have a Come Take Your Picture week where we can get some of our patrons who have cards with us for many years to come in, have their picture taken, update their card, and maybe get a little prize or something for doing that. And that way we can get all of these cards updated. Some of the upcoming events that we have, October is Fire Prevention Month, and there's a possible date of Saturday, October the 10th, that we will have an outside story time with Fire Marshal Curtis Brinkley at Bicentennial Pavilion, or maybe tents in our library backyard. Curtis came to me and asked about coming to read a book, and he would like to give books away to any of the children who are there. And they're going to bring the fire truck and just talk a little bit about fire prevention. So we're real excited about that. That will be our first group gathering. Of course, we will be very careful. We will be outside. We will social distance. But I think it's going to be a very healthy thing for all of us. The library will participate in the Goblins and Goodies at Veteran Memorial Park on Saturday, October 24th, and that's from 1 to 3 p.m. And then Santa and Mrs. Claus is going to visit the library. Santa's been in touch with me to see, is there any possibility that we can have a library visit this year? And so I'm talking with Mrs. Claus, and we are working it out. I think we have a solution. So we're real excited about that. We may not get to have our magic show, but we will get to have some visits with Santa in a very social distancing but fun way. And that will be Saturday, December the 12th, 2020, from 2 o'clock until 4 p.m. or until the last child has seen Santa. Do you have any questions about the above? Okay.
I got one, or two.
Okay.
On the make and take and make crafts,
Yes.
have you seen more or less, or about the same number of people wanting to, like you have your programs?
About the same right
Okay.
now, but we have seen newer people wanting
Okay.
them because it's getting out there a little bit. It's something different. They do not have to commit to coming into the library to do. They can pick it up and take it home. So we've had several newer people
Well,
to
that's
do
good.
it, and therefore
good.
they've also got a library card with us. So, but that's a very good question.
Also, when they have their picture made, do you allow them to take off their mask?
Yes,
Okay.
we do, because we are behind plexiglass. No one else is around
Okay.
them. And with our social distancing stickers, we're able
Okay,
to let
good.
them take their mask down.
I'd hate for them to have to come back again at some point, and
No,
I think it's
it
probably
works out
safe.
well. It does. We got tickled about all these pictures that we would have with masks on. But they are taking them
Okay,
down,
good.
and everyone has been so cooperative about that.
That's all the questions I had.
Okay, any other questions?
Okay, if we have no more questions, the next library board meeting will be Monday, November 9th at 5 o'clock. And I guess we're ready for library board comments.
I'm just glad to see our library back open and thriving. I think it's great for the community. I know a lot of people that were really upset when it had to close and they couldn't go inside. And I think now that we're getting a little more freedom,
Right.
I don't know how many you've had come back inside, but I do know a few that have already come. So
Right.
that's good, including myself.
And I do want to say, Miss Linda was our very first patron the day of reopening.
I was standing at the door waiting.
In fact, she even called us and said, "It's 10 o'clock, are you opening?" So we appreciate her. And just to segue off of that, it has been slow. We have not had the numbers in that we normally have or what we thought we would have. It's going to take people a little while to realize that we are open. And they have gone to other libraries for computers, and so it's going to take them a while to come back to us. But we're going to get there. I feel very confident in that.
I haven't even looked. Are all the other libraries open now? Do you?
Metro is not open. Metro has a couple of their branches open, but the Metro main library is not open.
Okay.
They are doing curbside.
Alicia, do you have anything?
I do not have much, just to say that I'm glad y'all are back open, and it is a slow start, but you'll get there. I guess we're working on the same thing here.
Right.
I'm excited that Fire Marshal Curtis Brinkley reached out. That
Yes.
sounds like a fantastic activity, and I hope it is successful.
That's great. I'd just like to say, glad back open too. I know people wanted it, and they'll come, you know, and for people out there, if you haven't been by and you're a
Right.
regular library patron, you should go by and see all the things they've done to keep everybody safe with the
Right.
plexiglass and the stickers and just the sanitizing and things covered. It's a great job that
Thank
y'all have
you.
done. That's all I have. So with that, we'll call the meeting adjourned.